What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the was that?
You're good. You're
What
good.
the was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a worker, bro.
A few moments later.
You kill me!
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again to y'all in the video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of California by way of Los Angeles. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of California and everybody outside the great city of Los Angeles. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And now you all, I'm not going to be long today, but I'm going to be very strong. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one that grew up watching wrestling, as in the case of watching Ric Flair.
Woo! I dress myself in cashmere!
And also watching Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
And also watching my boy, Booker T.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga!
And I'm also sure that some of you all grew up watching wrestling also. So, wrestling has been around for a long time. But one thing about wrestling, as we all was told in the 80s and also the 90s, that wrestling was fake. But sometimes it gets for real. As in the case of this story right here, where we have Rampage Jackson's son, UFC legend Rampage Jackson's son. Yes, he goes by the name of Roger Jackson, 25 years old. Along with the wrestler who was seen getting beat up on camera, who goes by the name of Stuart Smith, and his wrestler name is Psycho Stu. Now, it all went down inside the great city of Los Angeles Saturday night at Knockouts Pro Academy, where this event was being live streamed. And during this live stream, they had quite a few people who was witnessing this event take place. Now, you would think by this being a live event, and also these supposed to be professionals, that everything would be all right, everything would go according as planned. But as you all can tell, things took a left turn. Now, just to give you all a backstory of what took place, this incident did not take place right then. This incident took place earlier in the evening outside of the venue, as you all see this screenshot right here. Now, what happened before this whole event took place is really troubling. And really, in a way, the wrestler, Psycho Stu, he brought it on himself, even though Roger Jackson took it way too far. So let me ask you all, after you all have seen this video, and also speaking of the video, I could not show Stuart Smith getting beat up unconscious because YouTube do not play that. So if you want to see that unedited video, please click the link below and it'll take you right to it. And to everyone who asks where the link to the unedited video be at, the link always be under the pinned comment and also in the comments. So there's no reason why you all cannot see the unedited video if you all want to see that video. Because I get quite a few questions and people asking me, Trey, where's the link at? I don't see no link. Some people get mad, which I don't know the reason why they get mad. But at the same time, if you ever watch my channel and I say there's a link to a video, always look under the pinned comment and it'll take you right there. And now back to the story. Ever since this incident took place in Los Angeles, people have been calling for Rampage Jackson's son, Roger Jackson, to be arrested. Now I want to ask you all, do you think after viewing that video, do you think Roger Jackson should be arrested? Or do you think it was self-defense? Because you also have several people and also wrestlers that are saying that Roger Jackson was defending himself and it was self-defense. But at the same time, you got to understand what self-defense means. You cannot sit there and retaliate against somebody, no matter what they do later on. You got to get them right then. And I'm not telling nobody to go out there and be bad, go for bad or anything like that, or be violent. But at the same time, you cannot sit there and wait hours later to attack someone just because they did something to you earlier. It does not work that way because it's all on camera. And what's really amazing, family, before we dive deeper into the story, is the fact that Roger Jackson has not been arrested yet. And people are basically saying that Knockouts Pro Academy, the one who put on this event, is trying to tell the wrestlers, do not cooperate with the police. Now ask yourself this, why would Knockouts Pro Academy, the one who put this event together, why would they tell the wrestlers not to cooperate with the police? What kind of mess is that? Now, you got to understand one thing also. Not only is Roger Jackson is liable for a lawsuit maybe, but he's also liable to be arrested. And not only that, think about this, family. he's also liable to be banned because they want him banned from wrestling and also any contact sport. So you must understand, when you are dealing with wrestlers and you are dealing with people who are full of testosterone and also emotions, you still got to keep yourself in check. You cannot go overboard. But for those of you all who think wrestling is fake, let's ask this reporter right here.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake? What's that? Is that fake? Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh?
And now let's begin.
MMA fighter Raja Jackson is reportedly being investigated by the LAPD after appearing to beat his opponent unconscious during a live-streamed wrestling match.
And now, as you all see this video, the incident between Psycho Stu and also Raja Jackson had taken place early in the evening, way before this match had taken place, where Psycho Stu was seen on video once again hitting Raja Jackson upside the head with a beverage can. Now, you got to ask yourself, what in the hell made this man pick up a can and hit Raja Jackson upside his head and then proceeded to laugh at him and then also go so far to grab Raja Jackson by the back of his head? Who wouldn't get mad at that? Especially a grown-ass man and also a grown-ass woman. Think about that. And once again, I'm not justifying what Raja Jackson had done, but at the same time, Psycho Stu, like I told you all earlier in the video, he brought this on himself, even though Raja Jackson once again went overboard. Because you got to think about this. Just because that man hit you upside your head with a can, that doesn't mean that you wait hours later to attack him. And like I told you all, if you're going to do something, if you feel the need to, you got to do it right then. You cannot sit there and plot and wait to do somebody harm because they did something to you. It does not work that way. Self-defense don't work that way. But as I told you all earlier in the video, it was also a person instigating this whole situation, which happened to be a fellow wrestler, as you all about to hear right now. Listen.
And give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is. Give him that receipt, bro. Tag it.
And now you have this one wrestler who was instigating this whole situation behind the scenes, telling Raja Jackson to leave a receipt. And for those who know anything about a receipt, that means it's called payback, get back. That's what a receipt means. Now ask yourself this. Why would this wrestler, who happened to be a fellow wrestler, who already know how wrestlers are, why would you tell Raja Jackson to retaliate against Psycho Stu hours later, knowing potentially what could happen as far as a lawsuit, as far as him getting arrested, and as far as him being banned? Why sit up there and tell that young man to leave a receipt when you know where it may lead to? So it sounds like to me, and maybe also to you, that if you're going to arrest Raja Jackson, you should also arrest this wrestler who instigated this whole situation. Because clearly, Raja Jackson did not even have that on his mind to do. Think about that. But that goes to show you, be careful who you listen to. And once again, I'm not picking sides. I'm not justifying what any one of them done. Because once again, none of this would have never happened if Psycho Stu would have kept his hands to himself, even though Raja Jackson went too far. Let's close up.
Jackson's father, former UFC champ Rampage Jackson, apologized on social media on behalf of his son and said he was, quote, very upset about the incident. TMZ reports the other fighter regained consciousness and is recovering in the hospital.
Now in closing, not only did UFC legend Rampage Jackson come out and apologize for his son Raja Jackson's actions, but he also has been receiving death threats. People calling him a bad dad. And for anybody who's trying to threaten Rampage Jackson and say what you're going to do to that man, you all better check Rampage Jackson's background, because I guarantee you, if one of you all run up on Rampage, he going to beat the living hell out of you. They're just being for real. But at the same time, why sit there and send the dad death threats and also say that he's a bad father just because of something his child done, even though his child, Raja Jackson, happened to be a grown-ass man, 25 years old. But at the same time, it is not even worth that. I understand that people are letting their emotions get the best of them. I understand that people are picking sides, but at the same time, both of them were wrong. And true enough, Raja Jackson went too far, but at the same time, none of this would have never happened if Psycho Stu would have kept his hands to himself. Now, Psycho Stu is still in the hospital in stable but serious condition, and they say he also has facial fractures and a few broken bones in his face, and also a lot of missing teeth. How many teeth are missing? I don't know. But like I told you all throughout this whole video, if you're going to claim self-defense, you cannot wait hours later to retaliate against somebody just because somebody did to you earlier. If you're going to use self-defense, it has to be right then and there. And shame on that wrestler for telling Raja Jackson to leave a receipt, because, sir, I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't have left no receipt. So why would you tell this young man to sit there and put his freedom on the line, his livelihood on the line, and also take a risk of being banned, and also take a risk of him being sued? And if he gets sued, guess who's going to have to pay that money? Most likely, his dad, Rampage Jackson. And in the end, you got to ask yourself, was it worth it? And the last time I checked, I heard that Psycho Stuart Smith, that is thinking about suing Roger Jackson. And also in closing, answer this for me, family. Why is LAPD taking so long to arrest Roger Jackson if they're going to arrest him? Because clearly, you all got the videotape. If we see it, you all see it also. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.